Hi and welcome. My name is Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is a very, very important topic. Why are so many people depressed today? In my program, we've got a whole section about depression and how to help you get out of it without medication and using the power of the subconscious mind and using method that I teach to get you out of the abyss. All of us, at one stage or another, are going to go through some depression. And I am no exception to this rule. But I have created a program, how to get out of it, step by step guide. Now, will this help everybody? Obviously it won't. But it will help majority of people going through depression. And I promise you, my dear friends, anybody that purchases how to overcome depression and fear, within a few weeks, you'll feel much, much better. I'm not saying you'll be on top of the world, but at least you'll get out of the abyss. And like I said to many, many people that bought the program, your life has started to change now because you made the first decision, buying the program, and second, taking the steps to help yourself. Because if you can't help yourself, nobody will. At the end of the day, you can give a fat person all the books on learning how to lose weight, but if they do not take the action of reducing eating all sorts of junk food and exercising, it won't happen. So the information is great, but the implementation is far more important. And if you do not take action to help yourself in whatever endeavor you have in life, you will not get what you want. So before we start this video, please subscribe to our channel. Press the icon button for notifications. And as you're aware, we do a video every Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. GMT. Before we start, like I like to do every time, talk about our book, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. This book is for all men, of all ages, all races, and all religions, all over the world. I can guarantee you this. What is our book about? Man, what is a man? How to be a man? Women, relationships and sex, media, indoctrination, manipulation via the movies, health, food and exercise, and why it's so important. Money, wealth, what you need to know, what you're not taught at school. Value, what is value? And why it's so important. How to overcome the biggest phenomenon in generation, like I mentioned, depression and fear, happiness and fulfillment, feminism, the real truth, family court, false accusation, how to be social, build a great network, social etiquette, keep up, how to maintain a relationship, summary of the rules that will save your life, sources and resources. So today, I'd like to talk about why so many people are depressed and isolated. Today, like more than ever before, we connected via apps, via Facebook, Instagram, yet the isolation there is immense because there is no real connection or face-to-face. One of the reasons why I like salsa and bachata is because you're dancing with people. All my friends on Wednesday night, we always meet on Wednesday night in Sydney, in a particular place. Because I meet my friends there, we talk. And this is what majority of people do not have. They do not have a real social connection. They may have 6,500 friends on Facebook, but they're not really connected to them. When they've got a crisis, they've got nobody to talk to. Nobody will help them. They ring and nobody picks up. Or somebody's supposed to meet them and they flake on them in the last minute. You know it and I know it. They come from broken families where the father was abusive or the mother was abusive, whatever, but they don't have a real connection there. They couldn't wait to leave home. The mother was alcoholic, I don't know, but they come from broken homes. They have no social skills. They don't know how to interact with other people. On this point, I'll say to everybody, you need to push your boundaries. I had a fellow I've been working with and he said to me, John, but I never go and see anybody besides work. I said, go to meetups. I picked him up and I went there. He was so anxious. I didn't understand this anxious, but he said to me, I never meet people socially. And I pushed him, I introduced him to people, and he broke down later on. He said, thank you very much for pushing me. But you need to push yourself. This fellow's lucky because I pushed him. Another friend, I dragged him to salsa and took him to lessons. But you need to push yourself. You need to help yourself. You need to stop isolating yourself. Going to work and coming from work, like so many people I know, they go to work, they come from work, and they sleep early, and they'll masturbate or whatever. You know it and I know it. Furthermore, they don't have any, their persona is depressed. They walk in a submissive manner. They don't smile. They talk about their problems, and once you talk about your problems, people push you away. All this causes isolation. They watch TV too much. They don't go out. They don't have real friends, like I mentioned. I highly recommend you go to meetups. You go to salsa or bachata lessons, whatever, swimming lessons. Any interaction that you have with people. Going to bar, getting drunk is great once, twice, 3 times. Don't get me wrong. I've done it too. But really, is that where you want to see your life go to? Is that really want to do? And the next day you don't remember. And more than likely, you may say or do something and you may get into a fight. You know it, I know it. In any pub in Sydney, every weekend, there's so much stress in bars. Any moment, somebody can say or do something and a fight will break out. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because so many people are stressed. And you know why they're stressed? Because they're depressed. They're isolated. Stop for 1 second. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, where are you going? Now, I know it's difficult sometimes because you don't value yourself. If you do not value yourself, why do others value yourself? So what I recommend is, please try to go to meetups, go to lessons, any activity, tennis lessons, any activity that involves with other people. You'd be surprised how many connections you will make from these events. My 2 best friends that I speak on a daily basis, I met in salsa and bachata. I wasn't friends with them very well at the beginning, but over time I saw the value in these particular people, and I speak to them every day, on socially, on personal issues or whatever. The point is this: when you don't have anybody to share your emotions, or at least alleviate some of the emotions we have, like all of us, including me, you build up and you build up and you build up till you get to a point where you can explode. We've all got a breaking point, my dear friends. Every one of us. Mine may be here, yours here, but we all got a breaking point. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says he wants to be depressed or isolated, but it happens. These are the reasons that I encourage you to take action. Look at yourself in the mirror. Joining a running group, cooking lessons, whatever it may be. You don't have to go every day. You go once, twice a week. I promise you, your life will change better. At the end of the day, we all need to help ourselves. I used to be a fat slob years ago. I used to weigh 107 kilograms. And now I'm 91. I'm not drumming my ticket. I'm just saying you need to take action. And I promise you, once you take action, something will happen. Momentum. And the more momentum you get, the more you get into it, the more more likely you'll get what you really want. And what you want. You want to be loved. You want to be successful. You want to be wanted. You want to be inspiring light, like I mentioned in one of my videos before. So these are the reasons why so many people are depressed, especially isolated. They don't know what to do. They've got no real human connections. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Look us up at www.alltotalcoaching.com. Email me at john@sodating.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or are you going to think tomorrow, like most people? And guess what you do? Nothing. Don't you have enough? It's your life. It's your choice. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you know I'm your friend.